honestly, it's no surprise because, I mean, this is really cutting edge technology to help alleviate people's symptoms of pain. Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Ryan with Baker Chiropractic, and today I'm going to talk to you about inflammation, right? So, we have our friend Bob here. Alright, Bob is a little emaciated, but he's a great example, alright? So, a lot of people experience inflammation or pain issues in the lumbar spine and the cervical spine, okay? So, a lot of people, this can come off. So, up here, right, we have the C1, and then we have the C2, okay? So, a lot of people's migraine issues, headache problems, inner ear issues, all related to these upper two vertebrae right here. Okay, so if we have inflammation up there, that's going to lead to those problems. So what we do in chiropractic is we manipulate those areas, we take it through a specific line of drive, and then we're able to fix those problems. All right, so what exactly is inflammation? So inflammation is when you experience a buildup of blood flow in a specific area, right? So let's say that this C1 right here is what we call subluxated, right? So a lot of people have not been understanding what is a subluxation. So real quick, a subluxation is one step below a dislocation, okay? So it's a partial dislocation is the best way to think about it, right? So when this is essentially moved out of place, okay? Moved out of place, this nerve root gets pinched, and then you get inflammation from it, right? So that's the whole theory behind chiropractic and implementing it, right? So we're trying to fix and take the pressure off of that nerve root, right? So when we bring it back, we can get that inflammation to go away. And also, in ultrasound EMS, I'm going to show you in the back how we're also able to really quickly dissipate a lot of that inflammation very fast. All right, Alex, what's going on today?
So my lower back and down my right leg is kind of hurting, like that right SI area.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, tell you what, guys, this is a really common problem that we see here, right? So, what he's got is he's got an issue right here in what's called the L4 and the L5, and it leads over into the S1. Okay. So, what happens then is you get a subluxation right here, and it creates an issue with this nerve that's roughly right here. Okay, it's a sciatic nerve, and it runs down the leg. Okay. So, this problem is very common, and what we're going to do is we're going to apply some ultrasound and some EMS right here. So we're going to take this ultrasound pad. This is going to take out the inflammation, okay? So we're going to place this right there, right on top of it. Now, I've already taken a look. I've already palpated the area, so we know exactly what's going on. We wouldn't really just willy-nilly stick things on, I promise you guys. So, Alex, how do you typically feel after this therapy is done?
I feel pretty good. Everything feels a little bit looser.
Okay.
And it just kind of helps relieve some of that pain.
Good, good, really good. Yeah, and that, that's a really common thing that we see here. And honestly, it's no surprise because, I mean, this is really cutting edge technology to help alleviate people's symptoms of pain, right? So go ahead and lift your feet up for me real quick, just to make sure we got proper skeletal structure. And I'm going to turn you up, okay?
Sounds good.
Let me know when, okay?
That's really good.
Okay, all right. And you're going to go for 10 minutes, Alex, so that's optimal for that is going to be optimal for our ultrasound and our EMS to work, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, so just to recap real quick, right? Ultrasound is taking the inflammation out of the area, and the EMS pads are driving new blood flow back in, right? So the old stagnant blood that's there that was built up with the inflammation, we're pulling it out, we're bringing new blood flow in, you're able to heal exponentially quicker, really expedites your healing process.
What's going on, YouTube family? Hey, we really hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Make sure you do the 4 things: like, comment, subscribe, and lastly, hit the notifications button. See you next time.